Is there something wrong with my memory? Is it because of the butterfly effect? Never mind. I'll go back to Qingcheng City first. After all, I was reborn there. Qingcheng High School A. Lin, what are you doing here? It's summer vacation now, and it's still a long period before school starts. Mr. Wang, what are you doing here? Oh, I came to fetch something. I forgot to take it back before the vacation, but I had to use it today, and I suddenly remembered it. Mr. Wang, do you know who my parents are? Wang Fenbai, who teaches the tower. Ology Lin, are you joking? You don't have parents. Joint Investigation Department in Qingcheng City, how do I know that? Who are my parents? Since you are here, can we talk in private? Su Jiang, a member of the Joint Investigation Department, no need. I just want to ask one question. Have the files of Xiao Yang's case been transferred? Your first question was who your parents were. The special team told us not to investigate you anymore. Buddy, why do you have to bring it up again? Of course. We are professional. You should have investigated my background before, right? Do you remember who my parents are? The same question. How do I know that? Aren't you an orphan from a welfare institution? Are you? Sent by the special team for a secret inquiry. Damn. How can you test my workability by asking me this? In many movies or novels, when the protagonist learns that his parents are gone, he looks extremely sad. But I suddenly felt that if this happened to me, I would only feel ridiculous. Because the concept of parents has completely faded from my memory somehow. I can't even recall any information about my parents, so I feel no sadness at all. Since when has this world become different from what I remembered? It wasn't until recently that I realized something unusual. Captain XL, I'm leaving. You may go home early. 6. Captain Su. He was just flattering me. Gu. The female police officer surnamed Gu. Where is she? Did she die in the line of duty? 10. What are you thinking? We won't die easily. Something happened to Gu Sinan. Oh. Hesitant. Don't be hesitant. Just tell me. I believe you have learned from the special team that I am one of them now. I shouldn't tell you this, but a while ago, when Gu Sinan was still the captain, she became increasingly strange. D0 strange. Her way of doing things was getting odder and odder. You know, as police officers, we need evidence when handling cases. Without sufficient evidence, we cannot convict anyone. Sometimes, we know who the suspect is, but we cannot find the evidence after targeting him. But Gu Sinan was different. She beat up the suspect without evidence. Goodbye. What's that attitude? You asked me to tell you. 00. I was so happy when I thought I had found something unusual, but it was nothing special. However, there is an important place I have not been to yet. The welfare institution. Every record about my background they found comes from it. Welfare Institute in Iwu County Could. Wow. What a surprise. Sir. Lin, you don't have to come here from afar if you're busy. It's quite troublesome. It's okay. I happened to be free and remembered that I hadn't been here for a long time, so I came here to take a look. Yes, it's been a long time since I came here. Even since my rebirth. Since you're here, why don't you chat with E? She mentioned you last month. E. Long time no see. You know, we can't get along with each other. I'll leave you alone. Let me know when you leave, and I'll see you off. Lin. It's you. Of course, it's me. E suffered from optic atrophy. years ago and began to experience visual impairment. Ultimately, she became blind. However, she still sensed me. Have a seat. Why did you lie to the director again? We're on good terms. Strangely, when I'm with E, all my worries and pain are gone, and my memories fade because of the tranquility around her, and everything becomes insignificant. As long as she is here, everything is fine. Say something, idiot. E, do you remember my parents? You're even deceiving me now. We grew up together in this welfare institution. You have no parents. Even E doesn't know about it. Stunned. You seem to have become a little different. In what aspect? I don't know. I feel the smell on you has become a bit different. You have caught a cold. Nonsense. Are you dating someone? I smell perfume. Stunned. Although E is blind, her sense of smell and hearing is much better than that of ordinary people. But I don't use perfume. 0 No. Well, you're sounding me out, E. That's why I told the director we didn't get along with each other. Hee hee. You really have a girlfriend. Is she pretty? No, but I did make a friend, a good friend. Really? Bring her to me if you have time. Anyway, we've known each other for years, right? Let me get to know her. I told you she was not my girlfriend. But I really want to take you to meet Mo Lee. I wonder if Mo Lee can cure E's eyes. Well, that's her name. I'm here to just visit you. I'll leave now. Okay. E, I'm glad to see you. I'm feeling a lot more relieved. I know. Since E doesn't know anything, I can only ask the last key person. Lin, are you leaving? With respect, sir, do you still remember my origins? Have you forgotten? I told you about it when you were playing here in your childhood. And you complained a lot about why I gave you such a strange name. Childhood. Play. Come with me. A few minutes later. Lin Ten. Well, this is your room. Ling TT04 next door. Wait, Yi's room is not adjacent to mine in my memory. Yi's room is next to yours. I remember when you and Yi were sent here, there were no other clues about your identities except for 2 numbers on you. You had the number 10, so I named you Lin. E and Lin are homophones for 1 and 0 respectively in Chinese. As for the name Ling Yi, I used reduplication, which sounds better. Hey, I have good taste in naming, right? But you used to say that I have bad taste in naming. I see. Lin 10, Ling Yi 01. In my memory, Ling Yi always said with a smile that our names have a connection, so this is the bond between me and her. I remember it now. Finally. In this familiar and unfamiliar world, with the number 10, I finally got the memories of this life before rebirth. But if these memories are fake, what is real? Since my rebirth, many things have changed. The world has changed. My identity has changed. My parents are gone, and everything is different from what I remember. However, there is one thing that remains unchanged. See you, sir. Samanga. I am still an apostle who struggles to survive in the inner world. Anyway, if I want to find the origin of all changes and the truth of my rebirth, the first thing I need to do is live. Mo Lee's laboratory in the suburbs of the capital. Mo Lee, where is Zhengyi? How do I know that? Don't bother me. I'm busy doing research. That lucky dog has gone somewhere. On the way back, I sent a message to Doggy King, but it didn't reply. Looks like I have to finish the instance alone again. Anyway, I must complete more instances and strengthen myself. Although my life has changed since my rebirth, the end of the world will still come in 4 years. 0. I must get stronger before that. Enter the inner world. Loading. Welcome to Styx Middle School. The 5 of you are the new transfer students. In Class 2, Grade 8. This class has a good learning atmosphere, and everything is thriving. You can take it seriously or not. Every choice you make will determine your destiny. Please remember your own identity, make choices carefully, and follow your heart. Attention. Everything depends on your choice. Attention. Everything depends on your choice. Attention. Everything depends on your choice. The main task. Escape from Styx Middle School. Time limit. Until death. You'll return to the real world when you complete the task. Reward. Unknown. Now, let's welcome the 5 new students with a big round of applause. Applause. Well, you guys may find your seats. We'll start our lesson now. This classroom has 4 walls and no windows. Why? Samanga. Besides, something's wrong with the welcome ceremony. As far as I can remember, we need to introduce ourselves after they applaud. Do these students have no interest in transfer students? The story unfolds so fast. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Lin. This girl is a transfer student too, which means she is an apostle. Huh. Turns out that our name tags were pasted on our bags. The reduplication sounds awful. Lin Tian. Let's add each other as friends. Okay. We can do it later. Styx Middle School. Well, forget about its name. It's a middle school, but our bags and the environment have a style of kindergarten. And it seems too harmonious. Don't we have to escape from this school? From my experience, apostles would be placed in a relatively closed and harsh environment in most escape missions. If the environment is not harsh enough or closed enough, we don't have to escape from it. In other words, there's unknown trouble even though it looks harmonious. Lin, the teacher is looking at you. Wait. The teacher hung a detailed anatomical picture of the human body on the blackboard. Which course is it? Anatomy. Human biology. Do middle school students have such a deep understanding of the human body now? A baby, C9 add B1F FRE D14 E6 169 3 to 15 E15 7 1 4 8 2 5 0 3 6 8 69 26 359 6 A7 9 DA Econ 304 E25 64 58 360159 A the head teacher CFD1 B CFD1 360471 F 69 A7 B8 C7 DECO OL 604 593 7 88 71 88 9A He found that you 6 seemed to be flirting with your desk mate. Noticed you. 315 times 10 squared 0 36 8 59 6 AEF code B5F 3717 A 0 E2 CAD 037 048 26930 E2 BF 3014025037077 B8 C9 add BF DO E2 C 307 B8 C 6A89 decode 1 BF2 code 250,371 71482 0 DB E2 code. Do the teach 1937 F 2260 The teacher was feeling upset today. When he raised a simple question, everyone raised their hands, except for you two. B de F23D90 22 7.58468 C9 BRP 3004 536 03715 B89 de 86 ACO COA BF2 CE 5 F36 0403714 26 37 8. Is that the voiceover? Wait. Is this the legendary tricky instance? I remember someone posted something on